Okay, boxing fans, I am proud to announce that Ricky the Hitman Hatton is officially back. If you look carefully through my boxing videos, it was on July the 20th I'd made the announcement about Ricky Hatton's comeback. A lot of people didn't take me seriously when I mentioned this as a rumour. There are a lot of rumours that don't come through to fruition, but this is one I felt pretty strongly was going to happen. David Price first mentioned it on his Twitter page a week beforehand, so it was the Friday, did it, of the 20th, so it was the Monday, the previous Monday to that, so that was my source. I'm delighted that he's back, to be honest. Ricky the Hitman Hatton has had an illustrious career, and it's, for me, the memory that sticks with a lot of people is the Pacquiao fight. The way he got brutally knocked out by Pacquiao is what sticks in other people's minds, and that's the last memory we have of Ricky Hatton. You know, we forget about the memory of Costa Zoo and the nights where he won the, he won the world titles, and he fought so well before he got knocked out by Mayweather. And remember, the two pound-for-pound fighters, best pound-for-pound fighters in the world at the time, Mayweather and Pacquiao, were the two guys that got beat by. Okay, Ricky has always been a big crowd seller. He has always had a massive fan base. There's no one in Britain at this minute in time who could command such fans to go to America with him. And I'm glad that he's back, because the way he did get knocked out by Manny Pacquiao, that's no way for a fighter to end his career. So he has a burning desire to come back and put things right. Now, I did mention this in the second episode, no, the special episode of the Boxing Hangout. You can look it out. It's the Amir Khan special edition. Look it up on the Boxing Hangout YouTube page. I did allude to this, and I did think that Ricky was coming back, not just because his fighters at Hatton Promotions would get more coverage. Of course they would, naturally. But because Ricky had the passion and desire to come back, he's well rested, and he must have gone to sleep at night. He must have had sleepless nights with that Pacquiao fight. And if he knew he could have done much better than he did against Pacquiao that night, and if things weren't right in training, I mean, us as boxing fans don't know. There's only people that were closest to Ricky that would have known what was going on behind the scenes for that fight. And he'll know when he's in the gym and he's training. I think Ricky's a pretty honest guy. I don't think he's going to make this comeback and try and fool the public, unlike some boxers. I think he's going to generally come and give it his best shot. Will he reach the heights of what he did before? I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me to say. It's not for anybody to say. Let's give the guy a chance. Let's see what he does on November the 24th, and then we can start to see whether he really has got what it takes to be competing at world level again. But let's put it this way. For him to come back with a win certainly will start to mark out what happened with Pacquiao. He got blitzed by two of the best fighters of our current generation. He didn't get blitzed up by some bum or some domestic rival. Would it be sad if he came back and he got beat by a domestic rival? Yeah, it would. Depending on who that domestic rival is and where that domestic rival goes with their career afterwards, all depends. I would love to see an Amir Khan match. For me, I've always thought that Hatton beats Amir Khan. It's not because I'm Khan hate. I just think that you've got to look at Ricky Hatton, and Ricky Hatton is an excellent inside fighter. He works brilliant from body to head, and I think he would give someone like Amir Khan fits and nightmares if you think about the stylistically. If people like Medina and Peterson were able to get him against the ropes, then you got to think to yourself, Ricky Hatton would get in and cause damage. I think now at welterweight, his body would have filled that even better now than it did then. He's rested, so I don't know. But for me, I'm glad he's back. If you were to try and get Carl Froch, Amir Khan, Tony Bellew, Nathan Cleverly, you put them all together, personally, I don't think they would be able to have the fan base that this man Ricky Hatton's got. He's a pack out Emmy and the Emmy and Kell Brook. he used to pack out the MEN arena without a shadow of a doubt. He did. It'd be interesting to see what network covers him, because obviously Hatton Promotions got dropped by Sky. Interesting to see whether he'll be on Box Nation. Rumour is that he won't be on Box Nation, so maybe on the Primetime network. I don't know. Maybe Hatton could do something for Primetime. How about this? Could you imagine Ricky Hatton being on Channel 5? I don't know. Well, it'd be good. It'd be great if Hatton could be back on terrestrial television. Can you imagine the amount of people that he would bring in from that as well? Talking Paulie Malignaggi, let's hope that Paulie Malignaggi can get through his defence. I think he's fighting a guy, I can't, Kano, I don't know. I'll look it up. But he's fighting. He's got a defence down October 20th. Hopefully, Paulie Malignaggi will get through that, and then possibly we'll see Hatton Malignaggi too. That sounds like the plan. The other thing I heard was that if that was going to happen, well, I was here, it's come back. If that fight was going to happen, it would happen in next year, June. So, pencil that one in. But who do you think this world rank opponent would be? And how good do you think Ricky's going to look coming back? Look, I'm glad that Ricky's back. He's one of the few personalities we've got in this country. I just hope that you know, it's a good run, and if he can get a world title shot and win a world title again, it'd be nice for him to win a world title shot and then just retire world champion. That would be fantastic. But for me, I'm really glad that Ricky the Hitman Hatton's back. Ricky, if you're watching this video, good on you, mate. Forget what they've got to say. Everyone's got something to say. Everyone's got an opinion. But the most important opinion is your own opinion, Ricky. I'm glad that you're back. And let's see you kick some ass. This is BWTMONLINE TV. I'm out.